there are different kinds of knowledge that helps form authority. Some is expert-driven knowledge, data of all sorts. And I believe that kind of information, that kind of knowledge is really important. Suppose I said to you, come to the neighborhood where that knowledge applies, and I asked you to stand up at on a table in front of 150 people from that community. And I said to you, now I want you to speak for 20 minutes without any notes about the nature of this community, about people's lives in this community, about the issues that they're deeply concerned about the aspirations that they hold for themselves and their families and their children and their neighbors, that I want you to talk about the sense of place here, that I want you to talk about the kinds of norms and traditions they have in this neighborhood. And I want you to do it from the data that you have, the spreadsheets that you've printed out, the surveys that you've collected. And I suspect if you tried to do that, you would know something about the community, but you wouldn't have a very deep understanding about it. And in fact, the 150 people listening to you would say, well, that kind of sounds like what I hear from my politicians or from the news media when they talk about this neighborhood, but that's actually not the way in which we live our lives in this neighborhood. That's not what we're concerned about. And so what I'm urging people to do is that it's not simply enough to have the data. We need to have a deep understanding of the community itself and how people live their lives. And then we need to combine both that expert-driven knowledge and the knowledge we gain from the community so that we can have a better sense of what's really going on in that neighborhood or that community, what are the levers for change, what's the kind of change people are looking for, and what will make a difference.